All right. Let's get into it. All right. First Descendant update 1.2.4. We're on details on the first Descendant update 1.2.4 for all platforms. Ultimate Weapon Core Unlocking. Weapon Core Unlock system that upgrades performance of ultimate weapons have been added. Basic info is reach mastery rank 18. So basically, those BIS bosses, 18, I think is a new cap there. Pretty cool. You complete the sub quest, dismantling responsible policies to avoid anomalies and procure NPC Descendant. Once level 100 ultimate weapon and 1 core binder are required to unlock a core. So I think once you complete the quest, you'll get a core, which is through the new events. Unlock core. When you unlock a core using the correct weapon and core binder that meets the conditions, 5 core stocks will be unlocked, which are these 5 right here. Each slot has assigned core type. The assigned type unlocks depending on the weapon used, and you have several of the same type. You can equip core access by the core slot type, and also determine the type of option. Weapons will unlock cores, cannot be dismantled or sold. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Let me check on the widescreen version. Yeah, that's better. Let's see, weapons along core can be dismantled or sold. Okay. Options list by core type. So power augmentation, increase the firearm attack, explosive attack for launchers, extra fire attack for attacks on Colossus. The hit augmentation as a weak point damage, attribute. So you can add, so basically you're just making your gun even more powerful with these. And so you can, I think it's, instead of having to re-roll and use resources, you can sort of hand choose what kind of augments you can have. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you can pretty much, it looks like all the standard rolls that you have are available to, you can just hand pick them. Pretty cool. You can equip the core items to weapons that have cores that are unlocked. When equipping a core item, the option determines according to a core type. So we'll have to make a video probably on this, and so we'll just go through that. But yeah, it's going to be cool that you can have a little bit more say on what kind of weapon type you're wanting and all that. And this just goes into where the materials are. The core binder is an item acquired for a core unlocking. It can be crafted through research after collecting Void Abyss material fragments from Void Intercept battles, Void Abyss, and infiltration operations 400%. Cool. So you can do 400s runs and get the materials. Core Particular Disruptor is an item required for core replacement, can be crafted through research after collecting Void Abyss material fragments. Core items can be acquired through Void Erosion Purge. This is the new activity, Void Erosion Purge. Core items are higher tiers, can be found on higher difficulty. All right. Hey, how's it going? Quest, when you reach mastery rank 18, you can use the subquest to proceed unlocking it. So 400% Void Intercept battles to get these core items to be able to just make your weapon even more powerful, which is good. Hey, Benjamin, how's it going? Just a reminder, everyone, that there is maintenance there. I have a counter going right below. You may see that, but that's sort of the estimate time of when the servers will be back online. So, let's see here. So we already went through all that. Ultimate weapon, additional basic attribute damage. Basic attribute damage has been added to some ultimate weapons. Additional fire attack. So they did mention this in the devlog, if you did not watch it, is that they are now moving ultimate weapons into elemental types. So there's no like non-attribute, so to speak, non-attribute weapons. So Divine Punishment, Greg's Reverse Fate. Greg's already had a passive fire attack. Wave of Light, I don't believe had any fire before this update in Restored Relic. So now they will have a passive fire damage. So you can just build for that. And then all the final Masterpiece, King Guards, has Chill. So Cobra, building Chill. You're sort of like a little ahead of the game in that. Clairvoyance we already knew was Chill, but you know, chill, boom. Albion Cavalry is a part of the Chill category. Interesting. Extra Blue Beetle is now electric. Hammer and Anvil is electric. Python Fallen Hope we already knew. This one is toxic. So there's a way more chill now, which is very interesting. All right. New Descendant, Ines. A lot of people are looking forward to acquiring her. You can acquire research blueprints, codes, and materials through the Void Vessel hard difficulty. A lot of people should be able to do Void Vessel hard now, just in their sleep. I appreciate the follow. Yeah, everyone should be able to do Void Vessel difficulty with no problem. So that shouldn't be too of a hard grind for you guys. But we will be running Void Vessel a lot. So if people need help running those, we can definitely help you. Give me a second. Let me change the sound effects. Just for right now, while I am reading. Right. So I do appreciate the follow. Hope you're doing well. Nope, you can't do it. You can't do it. So in Ace's skills, she's an electric type. AoE or passive is plasma oscillation. The higher the max MP, so almost like a Luna type build. So the more max MP, the greater skill crit rate increases. So you build crit hit rates and also increase max MP. So you might be able to hit the 100% crit hit rates with this low seesaw effect. Crit hits on enemies in conductor state causes dark currents, dealing chain damage to nearby enemies. Inflicting condition on conductor status effects to enemies hit by the skill and deals additional damage to enemies that are already in conductor states. First ability is Chain Lightning. Cast a jump lightning that affects multiple enemies to deal damage. When there's a single enemy, the lightning jumps between the enemy and repeatedly deals damage. Second ability inflicts damage through conductor coils to nearby enemies and generates current coils to all enemies in conductive states and deals damage. So from what I've seen with the video demonstration on the devlog, you do chain 1 to proc onto the enemies, and then 2 is sort of like a detonator in a sense, from what I've seen. But again, we don't have hands-on yet, but once we do, we can get that confirmation. But from what I've seen, that's what it looks like. Activity 3, Discharge. The skill gathers electricity and discharges forward with a great force. This damage increases as you charge a skill by holding the button. Okay, so we have a charge move now in the game, which is pretty cool. When the button is released at the peak, it deals most damage. So basically, it's like a big boom in the face. Boom. It's actually quite cool. Like it's charged and then just a big, I can't say it's cone, but it's just a big cylinder right in forward. It's pretty cool. And then the fourth one, Snare Hunter, throws a plasma accelerator coil forward to cast a thunder snare when it lands. The thunder snare deals damage to nearby areas in irregular intervals. Also generates current coils cover broader areas at longer intervals to damage. So that's the AoE. So it's a big boom area effect of thunderstorms, which is cool. Ines enters a short circuit state when she using the skill. Short circuit state fixes dark current damage at maximum and increases movement speed. So she gets a movement speed buff when she gets that. Pretty cool. Skill module. So these are the Transcendent modules, I believe. Plasma Ball, unlike the existing passive skill, Plasma Oscillation, which is right here. So the higher the max MP, the greater skill crit hit rates. So this changes her passive. It does not boost skill crit hit rate, but also generates plasma balls that defends incoming attacks from enemies for better stability. Oh, so this is like a defensive move. Interesting. All right. So if you want to go for a more defensive tanky build, you would use the plasma ball one. Durability of plasma ball increases related to max MP. Okay, so still procs by max MP. All right, cool. So the more MP you have, the bigger your shield is. So she could be tanky. Ooh, okay. In addition, allows the character to hit enemies that have conductors with skill to deal dark currents, even without critical hits. Oh. Oh, so you don't need critical hits to do the dark current. Interesting. Inflicts conductor state effects to enemies hit by the skill and deal additional damage to enemies that are already in conductor states. You can acquire it from Kingston, Slumber Valley hard difficulty, Obstructor hard difficulty, and combining modules. All right, so there you go. Slumber Valley, Obstructor hard mode, or combining modules. So that's how you could get that one. All right, this is her second Transcendent mod, Time of the Hunting Hounds. Floating lightning, unlike chain lightning. So this one activates the third ability, which is, was it right? Wait, no, it's chain lightning? Activate float lightning. Unlike chain lightning, it hits a small number but charges to stack with conductive cooldowns. Active 3, snare acrobats give lightning on both hands and charge forward. Yeah, so this would be replacing her third ability, discharge, right here. And oh, it affects 1 as well, floating lightning. Okay, so the time of hunting hounds gives you 2 unique perks. Okay, this one she just jumps forward and then does an AoE blast. We showed that in the demonstration on that. It can acquire from Hagios the Haven, hard difficulty, Frost Walker, and module combinations. Okay, so we have Hagios, Kingston, Frost Obstructor. Okay. All right. Those are interesting. Okay, new content, Void Purge. So this is the new content that's coming, and you need to run these to be able to get these materials for your weapon cores. So here, so it's pretty much a loop of doing the Void Purge, get your cores, upgrade your weapons, then go back in. So that is the game loop for this month. So here. So there are 10 waves as here, and you need to kill each boss to be able to continue further. New dungeon can allows you to challenge increase more difficulty. Unlock requires MR 18. I think that's going to be the new standard. I actually like that they're putting it at MR 18 because it's just enough to people to have to level at least a few descendants, a few weapons, actually get builds going before they jump into content. So personally, I like this MR 18 sort of limit for people because it sort of forces them to actually build something, which is good. So 18, talk to NPC on Descendant instructor and complete the quest to get access to this. Entry method, the Void Erosion perk should be accessed via the Infiltration Operations Terminal or the Void Erosion icon on the world map. Okay, so interesting. Operations Terminal, all right. Content play guide, there are a total of 20 stages in Void Erosion Purge. Oh, okay, I see the movement right here. Interesting, okay. 20 stages. Players start at stage 1, and the rest of the stages are unlocked. After starting the Erosion Purge, you need to defeat Vulgus legions to fill the target gauge. Once the gauge is full, the final named boss will appear. Defeat the boss to complete the Void Erosion Purge. Complete the Erosion Purge to unlock the next stage. That's pretty much as it says. Let's see here. Determination of the outcome. Erosion Purge complete. If you complete the mission in a target time of 10 minutes, you will receive the rewards and unlock the next stage. Okay, so each stage is 10 minutes. So if you do maximum, if you just like get maybe 9 minutes, 58 seconds or so, that is a total 20 times 10, 200 minutes. Hopefully people don't take that long, but you have 200 minutes to complete this. Interesting. Mission complete. If you complete the mission by exceed the time for 10 minutes, you will receive the reward, but the next stage will not be unlocked. Okay, so if you fail, you will still receive rewards, but you won't be able to unlock the next stage. Oh, you complete the mission by exceed the time. Okay, if you fail to complete the mission and exceed all 15 minutes of playtime, you will not receive the... Oh, okay, so there's a limit of 15 minutes. So 10 minutes or less is the focus to clear, but you have a total of 15 minutes. Oh, okay, cool. Public matchmaking, they did mention this. Stage 1, 5, 9, 13, and 17 allows you to use matchmaking, start public operation. All the other stages allow private operations only. Interesting. So you start here, but then if you're struggling, I guess on 5, you can open up to a public, see if people can jump in for you. So 5, 9, okay. So they gave you stages to get help. All right.
Join the alliance.
Treble, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. Core items can be acquired as loot for the defeated monsters in each stage of the mission. Complete rewards for each stage. When the Descendant is killed, the target time is reduced by 24 seconds. Whoa. Okay. Frequent deaths may make unlock the next stage more difficult. RK Obstruction, Attribute Barrier, new elite affected by Legion appears in Void Erosion Purge. Okay, so we have a enemy type here. Okay, Purge barrier reduces damage from the same attribute. Okay, so if we're going into Legion of Darkness, they have. So if you're using a fire character like Blair against Legion of Darkness, they apparently have a little more reduction in. Oh, okay. So you have to. They're not kidding about actually understanding the enemy. Ooh, I'm liking this. Ooh, I like this a lot. When can we play? I got PS5 yesterday and downloaded to play it. Yeah, I have a timer right now. I'm not sure if you can see it on the stream right now. But yeah, that's a countdown of when the servers are estimated to come back online, 1 p.m. Eastern time. You may see the information on the Vulgus Legion and their elite effects on the Void Purge window selection. Stage 4, 8, spawn elites that have crown controlled abilities, requiring a high level battle concentration from players. Okay, so this is basically like in-game content. We're getting into it, so it's going to be fun. Yeah. Going to be fun to see how. I'm pretty sure people will learn how to just zip through them, but I would say the first day or so is going to be fun seeing people struggle a little bit. All right, Void Intercept, Void Abyss, Defiler. So this is going to be replacing Infernal Walker right now. So this is going to be the Defiler, all that. Colossus Intercept, boys have been changed to Defiler. So yeah, so as I been saying before, if you've been wanting to take on Infernal Walker, you lost your chance. Unfortunately, Defiler is replacing him, but don't worry, you'll be able to get the like the Infernal Walker outfit and back bling still, but that's through ETA. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover that, but yeah. To intercept Defiler, you must reach Master Rank 18. Again, that's going to be the level for in-game content and clear the most powerful Colossus quest. Defiler is a toxic attribute Colossus. It creates Abyss symbiotes to strengthen itself. Abyss symbiote is acceptable for electrocution effects. Okay, so bring electrocution damage if you want to do good damage to it. When it enters the Void Reflex mode, it changes into a bull. Rather than normal attacks, use electric and attribute that the Defiler is vulnerable to. Okay. Changes of ETA Intercept battle rewards. The rewards for Void Abyss Intercept battles exchange for have been changed. Add Defiler themed skins and back attachment rewards. You may continue to exchange rewards as the skin from the Flamekeeper and the Infernal Walker, as I mentioned before, even after the update. This ends on Season 3. So you still got time, but I would say grind a little bit if possible. But there any specific drops for Infernal Walker that I missed? No. Is the outfit and the Infernal back bling, but again, when Season 3 starts, that's where it ends, so you still have time. So if you are in a groove of killing Defiler a lot, you'll be able to use those tokens to buy them. So you need those Defiler skins in some? Yeah, they look pretty nice. You can exchange the Defiler concept rewards with quality certified ETA vouchers that can be acquired by defeating Infernal Walkers. So yeah, the green tokens that you get with Infernal Walker, they can be exchanged with Defiler, so you don't have to worry about getting new tokens and all that. So a lot of people have been saving up their tokens, and they're just basically going to buy the stuff on Friday. Void Abyss rotation. The Abyss Colossus will be featured in rotation during updates through the same season. When the Abyss Colossus is changed, additional rewards will be added to ETA Intercept, and more rewards applied to Colossus during the same season remain unchanged. The quality certified ETA vouchers required with the same season will also remain valid. See, both ETA Intercept battle requires a quality certified voucher will reset in the next season. Boom, there you go. Please note that the current Infernal Walker and Defiler rewards, as well as the quality ETA vouchers obtained during the season, will reset with the March update. Again, I already said that. Cool. All right. Special operations. So it used to be where the defense mission was on Fortress and White Knight Gulch, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they've changed it to where they're going to it's going to be anew. So all the hard operations for these special operations will be moving between different maps just to keep things a little bit fresh, which is cool. So it looks like we're on the Sterile Lands as well as the Echo Swamp now for the defense and all that, and the block mining and all that. The only difference I've seen with the hard mode versus normal mode special operation defense and copper mining is that the enemies have the blue and the yellow shields. And so run Voltia, use a lot of abilities, you're good. It's not bad at all. Just make sure you have a Voltia. A lot of people should have Voltia by now, even if you didn't buy the battle pass. Should have at least leveled up enough to be able to get Voltia. And you should be added support request bulletin. So this is really cool. You can, so let me see if I can bring this up real quick, because apparently they did not show you a picture of this. So for against first Descendant. Oh boy, there's a lot of people posting. Okay.
Our plans.
Let's see here. Doing a little bit. Let's see. Where is it? Wait, is this the? No, that was 1 month ago. Wrong one in 7. Wrong one. Okay. Should. Aha. There we go. So this is going to be the request board, the support request bulletin right here. So basically it's an LFG board, which is pretty cool. So you post what you need, and then people will see the support request and join you. So it's pretty cool. So you can sort of do like fine tunings, particular activity, which is pretty cool. I'm surprised they didn't add that picture, but that is how that works. Added advanced shape stabilizer research request. Added the advanced shape stabilizer form 1 through 8 research request to NPC and NACE. You can acquire the supersaturated solution, the new material for advanced shape stabilizer research for monsters loose on hard difficulty special operations. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, cool. So now, for those who've been getting a lot of base shape stabilizers, I thought this was actually going to be later. I didn't know they were dropping it this time. Cool. All right. Well, I'm happy. So these, if you get all these base shape stabilizers, you can actually craft them to the advanced stabilizer. So basically, if you have a morphic that is like a 3%, and you can then swap it to 25, 38, all that, which is pretty cool. So advanced stabilizers are really nice for Sharon farming right now. But you can just use your base ones that you've been accruing over the preseason and season 1. And you can just get on craft, which is pretty cool. So that's what that is. Shop, since it is the Lunar New Year and all that, we've got some new skins in the shop as well. And then a NACE skin right there. Boom, 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 boom. Premium skins. We can take a look at that when we get into the game. Events. Okay. There's a New Year's Luck Shop event. The New Year's shop will begin on the update of... Okay, so it's supposed to be live right now, but maintenance and all that. Yay, more skins I'll never have. Alright. Complete daily challenges, weekly challenges, get the tokens which can be changed in various items. Oh, so they're going the token routes now. Okay. I was wondering where they're going to implement that. That's pretty cool. So you just complete challenges, get the tokens to be able to get some of the rewards. Sweet. Let's see. What is this? In-game New Year's Luck Shop event. All right. So complete missions. Complete 4 regional missions on any difficulty. So each of these will take 10 tokens. So that's in total of 40 tokens. Complete 2 infiltration for each week. You will get 100. So that is, so if you do this today, you get 40 plus 100. Wait, is that, yeah, 40 plus 100. So that 140. Shop. So you get ultimate weapon selection box, including excluding Peacemaker, Frostwatcher, Hammer and Anvil, weapons available through battle passes. Okay, so the basic weapons they can get, you can turn those in for 20. Energy activator is for 80. All right, decryption keys. Oh, so this is for the first week. You would get you get materials. I would say the only thing from here, unless you're really needing weapon boxes, I would say the energy activator would be, or you just save for the weeks 3 and 4 for the emotes and all that. All right. Okay, cool. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. And then lists below are available through the event period of exchange. Okay, we do have crystallization catalyst, fine adjustment core axis, advanced stabilizers. Okay, so crystallization catalyst activator, then some emotes if you're into that, and then materials for getting weapons. Okay, this is actually not a bad event. I like this. I like this a lot. Cool. Is there any more here? Daily, weekly challenge rewards sent to you via the in-game mail. Please ensure to claim event rewards sent to your mails before they expire. That's what we expected. As exchange in a game shop, exchange will be delivered directly in the inventory. Okay, cool. So nothing new. All right. And dimensional analyst as well on week 1. Yeah, cool. All right. So event shop, going to be cool. Really nice. Definitely. Oh, web event, Twitch drop events. The Twitch drop events will run from Thursday to Wednesday. Okay, so yeah, is it? Yeah, it is Thursday. So is not right now. Are there any Twitch drops running right now? People on Twitch, do you see any notice of Twitch drops right now? Watching the first live and receive rewards based on your watch time. I think it's going to be much later, according to this. Yeah, it says PST. Yeah, I don't think it's live yet. I think on Friday it'll be live. That'll be my guess. All right, so we completed the what is new here for the update. Now we're going to go into the hotfix 1.2.4. As I said, this is a very long video. Content improvements. Void Vessel. Hard difficulty does not yield Keelan blueprint codes anymore, or materials refined Void Essence. If Void Vessel hard difficulty is set to target rewards, the gauge will not be accumulated any further. Okay. In the case of items no longer being obtained, the target rewards will inform you if that item can no longer be obtained from the relevant content. So please refer to it and reset the target reward. Ooh, I like this. I like this change. This is nice. I like this. Good, good, good. Well done, Dez. Well done. Add intact data vaults to the container rewards that has Keelan's blueprint on normal difficulty. The number of refined void vessel found in broken material storage boxes for normal difficulty has been increased. Let's go. Cool. Yeah, so for those who are wondering how you get Ines, sorry, I get those two names mixed up. You have to do her on the hard difficulty. Keelan, if you're trying to still get him, just do normal void vessel runs. That's how they swapped it out. And Doggo should be available for normal and hard still. ETA add the this one, which is the preseason weapon. You can now also, for those who started in season 1 or started this season, you can get the preseason weapon from ETA, so you can get your MR up and all that, which is pretty cool. Additional limited weapon shops added the limited weapon shop where you can purchase the ultimate weapon blueprints that were previously available only from the battle pass. Like I said, limited weapon shops can be acquired through the NPC Descendant in Albion. In the update, blueprints as ours proof will be available for purchase. The ultimate weapon blueprint for each battle pass selection will be added every 6 months. Okay, weapon blueprints will be available for purchase with support coins. Nice. Yeah. So if you miss preseason, you'll be able to get that preseason launcher just to get your MR up. Invasions increase the magazine capacity of the invasion energy emitter. Invasions order truth from 6 to 8 rounds. Okay. Readjusted the skill performance of some descendants. Okay, so there, Valby, Jaber, and Luna got a rework. So let's take a look and see what they're about. So this looks like Valby. Yep. Valby, and so base Valby and ultimate Valby. These are the changes. Water intake, change the skill to recover MP constantly while on water. Water play cooldown is down from 10 seconds down to 8 seconds. Ooh. Range got increased 6.5 to 7. Okay, cool. Bubble Bullet, which is the fourth ability. The range of the bubble bullet has been increased and the explosion range now grows with each bounce. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Laundry Bomb, I think, right? Lots of fast firing. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Bubble Bullets, range of the bubble bullet has been increased and explosive range now grows with each bounce. Explosive radius of 1.5 meters to 3 meters. Wow. Okay. Tidal Wave added the ability to jump while using the tidal wave, increase the collisions area. Yeah, so now Valby and her water form can double jump. Pretty cool. Singing Water changes seduction of water sphere to explode when it disappears, add explosion damage. So she got some buffs. Cooldown, the super though. Cooldown from 30 seconds. Ooh, she got a little bit longer, so cooldown. You want that. What's really cool too about this laundry bomb. Let me see if I can jump to it real quick. Yeah, look at this. So that's the Luna. So see, now she can jump right here with Valby. What's fun with this one, see, the more you shoot inside the bubble itself, it actually grows, which I think is a really cool way of doing it, is that instead of putting bubbles all around, which you can actually grow one bubble into a larger bubble. I think this is really cool. Like, look at that. Look how big that thing is. That's just cool. But yeah, Valby got a touch up. Jaber working on his turrets. Me personally, I think is a way in a route in the right direction, but I still think he needs definitely some better changes. It's a good direction, but I still think he needs definitely more love and all that. The multi-purpose gun now creates a blast area, which is nice. What they're talking about is this, where instead of using your third ability, which here, when you drop a turret, instead of having to try to shoot it and like their enemies hitting you, you're trying to miss it and all that, you can now shoot. It does an AoE blast, and then it buffs the other turrets. So pretty much clump your turrets together, so you can just shoot one, and then it just does an AoE and buffs the other ones. It's nice. So, but again, I feel that that's a great start, but there still definitely needs some more love in it. Luna, cooldowns, application skill cooldowns. Passionate stage is from 5 seconds to 0 seconds. Yeah, so she just got more easier to use, basically. Yeah. So if you fail nodes or something like that. Reactors, the electric tech reactor condition to reactor difficulty rewards, and change the attribute type RK of reactors are fixed drops in some battlefields on hard. So Echo Swamp in the Derelict Convert used to be fire singular. Now it drops guaranteed electric tech. And White Knight Gulch Hatchery used to have the chill dimension version. Now it's electric and tech. So if you're trying to find electric tech reactor, just go to Echo Swamp, the Derelict, or White Knight Gulch, the Hatchery. You'll be able to get those. UI UX changes, add copy paste module loadout feature. Oh, okay, cool. You can copy module settings in specific loadout slots and paste them into another slot. So what this means is basically if you have a build on your Descendant and you're like, I like this build, but I want to change one mod. Instead of going to the other tab and going, what mod do I have? You know, you're jumping or you take a picture and all that. Simple copy paste into the next tab. I think they did a demonstration of that. That's the Lunar New Year. Let me see here. They did show it like for a brief second on devlog. That's the here we go. So there's the copy right there. I just want to make sure people are able to see that. Yep. So if you like this build that the Sharon has, you're like, I want to yoink this, copy this, go to the next tab, then paste it on. So you can just go with what you have and then just slightly modify. So it's more quality of life change, if anything. It's very nice. All that. So fix the cooldown of auto dismantle items to change based on the level. Oh, so for a fellow, dismantle items abilities based on the fellow's level. Oh, Oh, so there's a cooldown. Interesting. Oh, that's probably why people were saying that their doggo was not dismantling, because there's actually a passive cooldown to it. I did not know that. Oh, okay. The more you know. Change the placement and operation of Unify UI for the fellow's auto dismantle item ability. Previous right side of the radar changed above to the sub attack button in the HUD. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm interested to see how that looks. The UI will not display in an area where the auto dismantle fit. Items ability is disabled, such as Albion in the laboratory. Balance intercept battles. The Obstructor and Frostwalker intercept battles now can be entered alone where there are no matched players. Okay, so if you want to take on Frostwalker and Obstructor by yourself, now you can. It's interesting though that they made it solo, and let's see, where is an ace? Yeah, so Frostwalker and where's the other one? Yeah. But yeah, the Obstructor. There we go. So if you are having a hard time with combining your modules, you can just take on Frost or Obstructor by yourself. The more you know. Cool. All right. Let me see if I can go back. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. Change Obstructor and Fossilize below. Obstructors respawn portals based on the number of players at the start of the intercept battle. Oh, only one created when there is one player, and 4 are created when there's 4. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. But I think we're going to melt him fast enough so where the portals mechanic doesn't even spawn. The number of portals spawn no longer changes based on the number of times Obstructor enters the frenzied state. Actually, I like that feature because it's sort of like, hey, you suck so much, I'm going to spawn more portals. Deal with me. That was just me, though. Reduce the number of spheres that come out of the portals. Oh, I'm sad. Bunnies aren't going to be sad. Change the number of spheres spawned per total to 20. Void Lock, a skill that traps the random player in the cube, is no longer used when there's only one player. Oh, that would suck so hard if you're running solo and you get stuck in a cube. That would suck. Reduce the amount of frenzy gauge that Void Lock increase. Frenzy gauge no longer increases when a player is placed under Void Lock. The frenzy gauge now increases about 22, is less than before players under Void Lock. Okay. Lowers the HP and shields. Oh wow, he got nerfed. Okay, funsies. Frostwalker now stays in place to fight during the frenzy state. Oh yeah, a lot of people were just complaining about him just walking around. But now he just stays in place. All right, cool. Increase the duration of flame stats effect for 30 to 60 seconds. Reduce the number of ember states effect stacks requires to trigger the flame state effect from 6 to 4. So for those who don't know, if you get to the point where he gets into a frenzy state and he's about to freeze you, and if you get frozen, you're dead. That's a wipe. You had to run and get these little wisps of fire around the map. Used to be where you had to get 6. You then have a little fire AoE around you. And then you just tag a friend within the circle and they're like, oh, good, I'm thawed out. I can survive this explosion. So instead of having to run and get 6, because a lot of them disappear within that 6, or you get hit, that reduces your stack, you're down to 4. Pretty cool. If not, now spawns more minions in the frenzy state, 3 to 6. The cooldown state is no longer applied by other skills except for when players close to Frostwalker. Frostwalker Guide Missile no longer applies the Frostbite status effects. Oh no. Oh well. Being affected by a cooldown stats no longer reduces the number of Ember stacks. Aha! There we go. That's what I was talking about. I was a complainer because my arm aim does not aim. Additionally, having Ember states no longer removes the cooldown status effect from Vostro now enters the frenzy state less frequently. Yeah, okay. Adjust the movement of the guided projectile by Executioner, Pyro, Obstructor so they are less likely to follow Descendant. Oh man, we are getting nerfs left and right from these guys. Okay. Miscellaneous. Fixed alignment of rewards to remain the same before and after the infiltration support settings and infiltration operations. Improve the sound associated with the basic movement of all descents to be more varied and different clothing and floor materials. Okay, cool. So more immersive, basically. Preview skin of the customization can now be turned off. Okay. Additional information that target rewards that guide the access info, adaptive Information on special operations to guide the display when hard difficulties unlocked. Change the maximum number of quantum incubators you can have to 100 million. Say what now? 100 million. Cobra, that's your new assignment. Get to 100 million quantum incubators. Yeah. Okay. Add a sorted by expiration date added to the mailbox. Add an option to hide the weapons to the back. Countdown clock. Yeah, right? Yeah. I figured it would be like a little easier for people instead of asking when is the servers up, they could just say, look at the timer. Add a preview screenshot of SimAsk and graphic operation. I do appreciate everyone coming on watching. This is a very long patch note read right now while we're waiting for our servers to come back up. So thanks for watching and all that. Failing to in infiltration operations, special operations now generate recommended stat here pop-up. Oh, that's funny. Oh, you suck. Here's a guide. Boss is nerfed to the ground. Yeah. Fix maps to reduce our frequent fellow teleportation in the field. Fix an issue where untouching traps and infiltration operations and void vessels do not cause damage. Fix the upper HUD to display information that occupied speed. Increase the base and number of descendants within an occupation range. So this basically is just a lot of quality of life changes section here. Fix structures that were not destroyed. Yeah, so there's just more quality of life changes. If you want to read them, you can. Sphere changes. Yeah, I know the devs are saying they're wanting to go away from the sphere mechanic, which was very heavy in pre-season, but they've been slowly implementing different changes, which I like. It's a little bit more variety and all that. So that's yeah, so that's just more guys with different mechanics. Optimization, memory usage across all content has been optimized. I think that sort of hopefully will help people with their crashing. Hopefully, we will see. Bug fixes. Fix an issue with the excavator spawning by gluttony would stop when the part was destroyed. Fix the increment-linked ETA exchange reward text. Just more stuff of glitches. Descendants. Fix an issue where after equipping Sharon's overcharge edge module, the skill would operate unintentionally using the skill with her shield is at 0%. Fix an issue with Valby would deal abnormally excessive damage when passing through a Colossus after using the skill Tidal Wave. Oh, I wonder if that's why people are just nuking bosses. Okay. Fix an issue with the inspiration gauge. Maximum value was applied different from the skill description window when Luna equipped the Nimble Footsteps module. Huh, okay. Glad they got that fixed. Fix the module additional settings so that notifications are not displayed for weapons which module sockets no longer be changed. Selected rewards no longer be changed during matchmaking on hard infiltration operations. Fix an issue with certain skills allowed to leave the waiting area during the countdown after entering intercept. Oh, so that was still a thing. Huh, okay. Fix an issue with the screen remaining zoomed if you died or spawned with zoomed in. Huh, that would suck. Fix an issue with the ammunition would be additional filled after mission started, countdown except for 100s. Monsters would appear late during 400 infiltrations. Yeah, I've seen that before. I was like, where are the ads? So glad they got that fixed. Descendants could get stuck on doors placed in void vessel passages and were unable to progress. Oh no, that would suck. Fix an issue with the force set effects of external components. Annihilation was applied abnormally. Okay. Fix the bug of attack increasing continuously from the time of equipping the external component, and now attack increased normally in proportion to the HP. Ah. So you were doing a lot of damage apparently with a 4-piece annihilation set. Okay. Fix an issue with the mission details pop up on hard infiltration operations, special operations displayed incorrectly. Information about rewards, enhanced Volgus special effects. Cool. And thank you. All right. Well, that was a big explanation and a half, but yeah, that was hotfix 1.2. 4 and the updates. So there was a lot of information and all that, but it's going to be fun. But we still had to wait, unfortunately, to have access to all this. So thanks everyone for coming and watching. We'll figure out what kind of game we'll play while we wait.